Now, ideal applications for this process, Brad, I'm going to hand it over to you here to talk through the ideal applications and some applications to avoid.
Sure. People's first thoughts when they think of metal 3D printing is they think of it as a replacement for CNC and casting and things like that. And we encourage people to think about this a little bit differently. It's a nice complement to those things, but our objective is not necessarily to produce millions of parts using this technology. So it works great for one-offs. Research and innovation is probably our largest buyer. I mean, that's where most of what we send out goes, is to different labs and schools and things like that. Parts to avoid, just things that are big, bulky, take excessive amounts of stress and strain. This is a new way to fabricate metal parts, and historically this doesn't come up very often, so it requires a little bit, think about it a little bit differently, be open-minded. Don't try to replace or don't necessarily try to replace what you're already doing. Look for new methods of innovating and new solutions. Right behind the pop-up there, hang on a second, there's an image. I'm waiting for Austin's message notification to go away. There it is. So this is a technique called generative design, and it comes from generative artificial intelligence. So you can see the progression in that part. The one on the far left was traditionally designed with CAD software. As you move to the right, it's further and further iterations of a generative design process. So rather than making that bracket, for example, you describe the parameters to it. How much strain will be on each of the bolts? Which direction will the strain be coming from? But this is an incredibly cool topic.
Yes, thanks, Brad. Right on. We did do a webinar about ideal applications. I know you're sensing a theme. There's a video for everything, right? But yes, we want to give you as much information as we possibly can to help you be successful. So definitely rely on the YouTube channel and the blog section of the website for additional information about every step of the process. Research and innovation is listed there as #1, and that gets us super jazzed. Students and professors all over the world are doing really cool work with this process. Check out the research and white papers page on the website for a list of published papers that are either about this process itself or that use this process in service of another topic like green energy. And there are lots of papers listed there. More come out all the time. So if you are at an educational institution on the webinar here today, and I know that several of you are in good company. Take a look at that list and see what your colleagues have been doing all over the world.